What's going on, guys? BouseFeenux here, and finally, we're getting around to making a Siege video. I've been playing Siege on and off since about the tail end of Operation Health, but I have really been addicted to it lately. Some of you have been asking me to stream it, make videos about this game for months, and truth be told, I never really have because I don't feel like I have the skill level in this game to add anything to the community because there's already a lot of other great players, but I am really enjoying myself with it, and I like to stay updated on the changes coming to it, and I figured you guys would as well if you haven't already seen some of this stuff. I figured I'd read patch notes for Honor, and why not transfer that over to another game that I really enjoy. But enough rambling and me trying to justify myself, let's get into what's going on with patch 4.2, otherwise known as the Operation White Noise mid-season reinforcements. Now, this is a very hefty patch, but starting out, I wanted to hit the high points. Real quick before that, though, you should also know that this patch is live on the TTS, so you can experience all of these changes for yourself and offer feedback to the devs. But first up, Ela is on the chopping block in this patch. Her Scorpion SMG is getting a reduced magazine size from 50 to 40 bullets. Now, according to the notes, they're kind of walking a tightrope with Ela. She's an extremely attractive choice on defense, and for good reason. She's fast, her weapon has an extremely high fire rate, high accuracy, and a massive magazine size. The 10-bullet nerf is the dev's effort to bring her in line with the rest of the defenders and still keep some of her weapon's uniqueness. I don't really feel like 10 bullets makes that much of a difference, but some of you are way better at this game than I am, so lend your opinion on this in the comments. In addition to that, her concussive mines are also getting tweaked in the upcoming patch, along with her sister Zophia's. Currently, Ela and Zophia's concussive effects from their respective gadgets disable sprinting, reduce movement speed, and character rotation for 7 seconds, and reduce sight and hearing for 7 seconds on top of that. As of patch 4.2, concussion effects will no longer disable sprinting, and the movement speed debuff only lasts 4 seconds instead of 7. Sight and hearing are still a 7-second debuff, though. I have a hard time agreeing with the removal of the sprint speed debuff, but honestly, it seems like most players, including myself, use these gadgets as an intel tool. Ela's mines detonate when someone walks near them, which lets you know generally where the enemy is coming from, and Zophia's grenades detonate as they pass an enemy player, letting you know if someone is in a room. Getting a kill with the effects they create has always just kind of been a bonus in my opinion, so at least in that regard, they'll still be highly useful gadgets. It's also worth mentioning that this nerf largely affects Ela more than Zophia. The Grismot mines are Ela's only gadget, while Zophia still touts massive breaching potential with 2 impact grenades and her grenade launcher and the ability to carry breaching charges on top of that. Next up on the nerf list is everyone's favorite redhead, Ashe. Her R4C, arguably one of the strongest weapons in the game, is getting yet another nerf, this time in the form of damage reduction from 41 to 39. Given the fact that the R4C still boasts an 860 round fire rate and the character herself has a notoriously small head hitbox and superb breaching potential, I don't think this is going to deter people from picking her almost every round because fundamentally, she's just too good to not have on your team. The last character on the list for newsworthy nerfs is Twitch. She's pretty much always been a strong operator due to her sheer sabotage potential. In patch 4.2, however, she'll be a lot less potent. Currently, Twitch gets 2 shock drones with 15 ammo each for a total of 30 shots. Left unchecked, she can pretty much destroy just about any gadgets the defenders can put down and still have ammo left over to harass them. The 4.2 update will change your drone ammo from 15 shots per drone all the way down to 5. Now, this seems like a pretty heavy-handed nerf. I feel like dropping the shots down to 10 for each drone would have been a little more balanced, but even without drones, Twitch is still a pretty strong operator. Her FAMAS is one of the better weapons in the game. On the buff side of things, Capitao is getting an increase in damage to his Para 308. That'll be going from 43 to 48 damage after the patch. They've also reduced the recoil of the gun slightly. Now, honestly, I almost never see anyone pick this guy, and truth be told, I've never played him except to record this footage, but on paper, he seems like an interesting character. I just think that in terms of attack operators, there are far more attractive options right now, which is what I think this buff is trying to fix. I think they're trying to make him a little more attractive. Lastly, Legion is getting a buff to his goo mines in that the time it takes to refill them has been reduced from 35 to 30 seconds. I play Legion almost every game, and honestly, I feel like he's in a pretty good place right now. This buff seems a little unnecessary, but that is about it for all the major operator changes. There's a bunch of little things being fixed here and there, and if you're interested in seeing the full patch notes, you can check them out using the link in the description below. But that is going to be it for me today, though, guys. If you want to see more Siege on the channel, let me know in the comments. I've really been enjoying this game over the past few months, and while my skill level isn't anything extraordinary, I think I'd still enjoy covering the news side of this game. And while you're at it, though, don't forget to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and get subscribed if you're new here so that you never miss a new video. Until next time, though, I'm BouseFeenux. I'll see you at the next one, and as always, thank you so much for watching.